It's things like this that make me question the legitimacy of our race. That we can be called human. Well, okay, not all of us, but certain people, such as these fine citizens, and I say that with air quotes. Fine citizens. In West Calne Township, Pennsylvania, in Chester County, a little boy by the name of Scott McMillan, only 3 years old, over a 3-day period was systematically tortured and murdered by his mother's boyfriend, and his mother's boyfriend's estranged wife, all of whom were living in the same motorhome. According to the article, he was suffering, or when they found the boy, he was suffering from pervasive bruises, lacerations, and puncture wounds over significant portions of the body. The methods of torture which they used were punching him, beating him with blunt and sharp objects, whipping him, and they even went so far as to tape him to a chair with electrical tape and hang him by his feet and beat him that way. And this has been going on for some time now, apparently, but it just only got this bad recently. In the past few days, as I said. It began with the mother's boyfriend simply spanking them on the buttock area, as, you know, I'm sure a lot of you were disciplined that way when you were this boy's age, and possibly a little older than that. But then he decided to up the ante by striking him and his brother with closed fists on their heads, their face, their chest, the buttocks area again, and his legs. And as I said before, he sometimes hung them upside down while doing so. And while the boy's mother, and as I said, his estranged wife, all laughed at him and his brother as they did this. And his mother used frying pan and a metal window rod to strike him on his bare buttocks. And it culminated with the boy being tied to a chair with electrical tape and being punched in the face and stomach until he became unresponsive. The two are being held without bail, the mother and her boyfriend, and the boyfriend's estranged wife are being held on $500,000 bail, which doesn't do justice for this kind of thing. I mean, it's your son. For fuck's sake, why would anybody do that to their child? I don't have kids myself, but when I do, and God forbid, well, okay, not God forbid, I do want kids someday. I will never do this to my child, or anybody for that matter, because what the fuck? It's premeditated murder, either way you look at it. Yeah. It's a sick fucking world we live in, and it's just getting worse. just the other day, I saw, courtesy of Alpha Omega Sin, that a 90-year-old man was arrested for feeding the fucking homeless. What kind of fucking logic is that, Fort Lauderdale? Huh? Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. I have no more words for this. I really don't. I mean, 3 years old. That boy didn't stand a chance. He didn't get to start school. Didn't get to experience love, which I'm assuming... oh, these two love each other to death to have to do this to get together. He's not going to get to experience anything because these 6 sons of bitches that call themselves parents and guardians decided to take it upon themselves to end this boy's life extremely prematurely and appear to be showing absolutely no remorse for doing so. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty, and I hope to fucking God that if they get lethal injection, which I'm assuming they will, it is slow and painful, like this boy's death was. Slow and fucking painful. And may the devil take you into open arms, set you ablaze, and then send you to the dark depths of hell for all eternity. Because this is just ridiculous. As for the little boy, in the article it says, when you go to bed tonight, say a prayer for little Scott McMillan. And Scott, wherever you are, I'm hoping your suffering is over. Or I know your suffering is over. And I hope God takes you into heaven with open arms and treats you way better than these two, I say again in air quotes, human beings ever did. This is Turbo. I'm out. Have a good one, guys.